What is up, everybody? Episode 92 of the All You Can Hear podcast. I am one of your four hosts, Tanner, and with me, as per usual, I have
Colt.
It's post-haste, Pat.
Oh!
And that was Cody. And
Wenzel is still dead.
Wenzel, we thought we had him back last week.
He came back to life for a second.
He came back last week and maybe was talking about how hot it was outside, but ignore it.
He's talking about how hot it was in hell.
Yeah, that's what Wenzel was talking about, was hell. And it's not because that podcast was recorded in July. Do not worry about it. I think it said on the podcast it's fine. We're not breaking any magic here. But anyways, we're back and we're recording this in January this time. And this week we're playing. It's not a new game. It's not a game
Nothing
original
groundbreaking.
to the podcast. But maybe it turns into something. So Cody, why don't you take us away?
Okay, so we were thinking, okay, Wenzel's not here. What can we do for an episode?
What's something really fun we can do without Wenzel because we don't need him. Fuck him.
And so we're trying to figure out what we could do, and we kind of came up with some ideas, but then we thought, well, nah. And then Pat only prepared for that one idea. And so then I was like, you know what? Let me find a fun game. And so I decided that we would do Would You Rather. And so I'm pulling Would You Rather questions from a website called Conversation Starters World. And there is a shit ton of these things. We're going to go for about 45 minutes just discussing Would You Rathers. And I guess I'll read them off, and then we all kind of discuss them. Does that sound good to y'all?
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready.
Just a fun little podcast. Get to know the podcast guest a little bit better.
And none of these questions have been screened.
Nope. None of these questions have been screened except by my eyes in the 5 seconds before I do it. The worst time ever for me to amount of time. But most of these questions are just like simple conversation starters. None of these are going to be
I imagine none of these are like, would you rather...
When I did the Google search for it, it was like, would you rather generator and then dirty. At the end of it, I was like,
Oh, okay.
Pickle or hot dog, you know what I mean?
That's going to be on our Patreon.
Oh, God. No Patreon, Pat.
Imagine a pickle and a hot dog bun with mustard.
Imagine
that sounds awful.
A pickle as the hot dog bun.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I gotta get on board with that. You
can
get a pickle big enough where you could cut it like a hot dog bun and put a wiener in there and then mustard. Okay, fuck. Okay, fuck the podcast. I have $1 million idea. Pickle buns.
Now, would that be a sandwich?
No, because hot dog. Fuck off. That's the question.
Okay, here we go. All right, the first Would You Rather question. Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
Well, some of us here are usually one of those things.
I can definitely say I'm usually the one that's always like 20 minutes early. I feel like I'm more early than I am late.
Yeah, that's me too.
Me too.
I'm
always early.
Sometimes you can be early.
90% of the time, I'm very early.
I'm definitely a 20 minutes early.
That's usually how early we are normally.
Yeah, I'm a very like anal person when it comes to like time and like I need an itinerary. Like, what are we doing? Hey, we're doing this, then this, then this. Okay, great. So I like showing up early in case anything changes last minute.
Plus, you can help if there's like an event.
Yeah, if there's like something setting up or something. Yeah, so
it gains you good boy points.
Yeah, which I need to cash in soon because I have my eyes on this really cool hula hoop. But but no, 20 minutes early, definitely.
For sure, 20 minutes early.
I am in agreement. All right.
Pat doesn't matter.
Pat said 20 minutes.
I want to hear him say it after I did, okay? Pat?
20 minutes early.
Okay, thank you.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. You really going to cave to him that easily? Wait till he wants that hula hoop. Okay.
I want the Bakugan.
Bakugan's coming back.
Yeah.
This isn't Bakugan Cast, okay?
That's next week.
Well, hold on. I want to hear about the Bakugan 2. It's going to be like Baku's son, but he's old, but he's like,
No, they're redoing
Wait, was the guy in Bakugan named Baku?
Hell if I know.
I just like the toys.
They're remaking the entire series, making the tools cooler and the game actually more fun. The guy who went down there, one of the guys that I follow on YouTube, he went there to check it out because they called him out there. Spin Master, I think, is the group that's doing it. And they have improved the game like tenfold.
It's like I saw a little bit of the anime back in the day, and I couldn't follow it at all. Like, what's the rules here? I just saw like it's Yu-Gi-Oh but with balls. But like,
yeah, it was
the toys are really cool. I thought even back then
the cool toys were very cool, but they've apparently changed the game so much up now that they're like, he said he was like, I first got the game just to test it out, and now I'm buying more Bakugan because it's genuinely fun.
Oh no!
And so,
Stay tuned for Bakugan non-canon.
Yeah, wait till we fucking just start throwing fucking Bakugan on the podcast.
I've got like 30 of them somewhere.
I have some somewhere.
I'm very excited. We gotta.
I have a lot of
Bust
them.
those babies out. All right.
All right. Would you rather lose all of your money and valuables or all the pictures you have ever taken?
Pictures. Fuck that. Pictures ain't worth shit except memories.
Pictures ain't worth shit but memories. No, I'm not gonna get. I mean, you can take more pictures, but at the same time, like, how much money? Like, am I rich or am I like how much money I have now?
Here's my thing.
Think about having to
what you
read-
have
I have
now.
$35.
Does
in
it
my
mean
wallet.
physical pictures? Like, pictures having wall, like literally everything. Like, if you
Any
had,
photo you've ever taken, whether it be digital or physical, they disappear, and you are at your same amount of money that you have now, and physical values that you have. So basically, like if you have a bunch of every photo gets deleted, or you lose everything that you hold valuable, or that is valuable, like your PlayStation 4, your PCs, your money in your bank, your car, all that stuff gets gone away.
See that.
I'd say items need to stay in my possession.
I agree with Colt on the items thing, because photos are some of those things where, yes, I like my photos, but the truth is,
I only look at them maybe every 3 years when I'm feeling nostalgic.
I was gonna say those photos, they end up like they're more like surprises. Most photos get tucked away into binders and they become like surprises.
That's true. That's very, and like, I don't know. There's probably a handful, like 5 pictures I hold of sentimental value that maybe I could cheat this and put in like a diamond case. But I mean, I guess it's just me being young. I would say I would rather my pictures being lost because I can always take more pictures, where like most of the stuff I own I've bought and I don't want to buy it again. So
yeah,
that probably makes me kind of a dick.
Pat, you
but-
struggling?
if it's a little bit different for me, because like
You are a lot older than us, yes.
Okay.
Pat, he's the only one that does the old people joke. I think every time I look at you, I think you're 19.
Listen, for the first 5 months I knew Patrick, I thought he was fucking our age. So he looks phenomenal for a man in his 40s.
Ooh, yeah, hit on him some board matter. Lovely.
Call him old and sexy.
It's like a regular Kevin Nash.
I don't know who the fuck that is. The lead singer Hinder.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just imagine
Kevin
that.
Nash is not Hinder.
well, my shins and knees aren't made of glass, so I think I'll be
That's
okay.
true. Pat does have
Plexiglass.
Well, I know for me, even when I was younger, I felt more sentimentally attached to my pictures. I feel like I took a lot more pictures of my friends and all that. So I feel like for me, I have a bit more stake in that. But also just in my life, I also kind of feel like it'd be hard for me to replace things. Even I feel like I'm not as attached to things. I kind of feel like I'm where I want to jump in from this. Like, even though I don't have many physical pictures, I have a lot of digital pictures, and like I guess in a world where we have things in the cloud, it's a bit more, we're a bit more detached to it, because like, we can always get it back, or we can always make more. I feel like I guess even things those are all in the pictures. They are replaceable. They aren't as sort of being, I guess what's the word? I guess as attached, it gets me attached to things you want, but maybe I feel like just practicality I may be willing to sacrifice pictures if I can retain the things I have.
I think it's just because we're all like so young. Like, I think if we were all like in our mid 30s or something, we would maybe lean more towards.
Like mid-30s aren't young.
Well, they are, but I'm saying.
But at the same time, you also got to
I'm
think.
saying
It's not saying you can't take more pictures. It's talking about right now.
Yeah, no,
all
I
the
know.
pictures you have would be gone.
Well, the thing is, though, is we also living in a digital age where taking photos is very cost effective, and the fact that you could have a bunch of digital photos, and for the fact that I don't think any of us have suffered house fires before, so we'd have never felt the loss of like a lot of like our physical objects before. Yeah. However, I know, at least for me, I have had moments where all those pictures I took have just disappeared due to like some glitch in the phone or the glitch in a camera memory card, or
because
just
I definitely
computer.
do have the feeling, because we had a digital camera that we lost when I was still living with my family, And there were pictures on there that we can't get back. They have pictures of like old pets they passed away. Like grandparents and the family events that of course we always have our memories that won't ever leave us. But those are moments that we can't ever recreate.
Yeah. But sentimentally wise, it'd be harder to lose the pictures. But like in the moment and going forward in life, losing everything else would suck.
I mean, I never cried as hard as when my fucking GameCube exploded. So, like, the motherfucker caught on fire.
Rest in peace, Black DS Lite. Played the hell out of you.
Next question?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be able to see 10 minutes into your own future or 10 minutes into the future of anyone but yourself?
Oh,
that's weird.
That's a really easy one.
That's easy for me. 10 of anybody else.
Wait, what? Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd be fucking Raven Simone in that shit. From that.
Oh, you can make bank off that shit.
Yeah.
I'd probably...
10 minutes into I could tell you what I'm doing 10 minutes from now at this fucking podcast.
Yeah. I'd definitely like to see what someone else is doing. Like, maybe a secret person. Maybe they're doing something criminal. Am I right, boys?
And then
I don't know what. I mean, yeah.
Colt's going to start in a new CBS procedure where he's the psychic that's employed by the police department.
Fuck!
We need medium Colt to come
Colt's
in.
got a long blonde wig on. He's got one of those dresses and knitted shirts.
Oh, hell yeah! Colt talks about
Kathy Bates.
Sylvia Brown, but Colt talks about.
I want to look like Kathy Bates.
Colt talks about their son having outer body experiences. Sylvia Brown used to do that in the Montgomery.
He's up in the air. He's up there.
He was everywhere. He was everywhere.
This is a great bit because we had a bit privately that around Halloween that Cody had channeling the spirit of Sylvia Brown.
That wasn't a bit. That was real fucking life.
I don't remember
daytime
this.
TV show psychic.
Oh man, I miss Sylvia Brown.
Your soul, when it departs your body, it just explodes into a million pieces. Kaboom!
And she was just so vague about everything. Like, I think there's a spirit in my room. Do you have a past loved one? Yes, it's them.
Did your child love cookies? No, he didn't. Oh, he loved them.
I'm sensing. I'm sensing maybe a secret obsession with cookies. Maybe one a parent didn't know about.
Oh my God! I did find crumbs.
I thought it was a rat. Okay.
Fuck me.
So yeah,
we're also bringing back Miss Cleo.
Oh yeah, Miss Cleo.
Yeah.
We can't do that here though.
we would all be Sylvia Brown.
I would be Sylvia Brown.
The answer to that question.
Okay. Would you rather be famous when you are alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown when you are alive but famous after you die? This is a good one, and I like this one.
This is another easy one for me. I love my praise and my glory. Make me famous now. Don't care who knows me.
Give me the
when
fucking
I'm
money
dying.
now. I'll be dead.
I don't even need money. I just like people being like, "Man, Tanner, good job."
That's true.
Yeah.
I like that. Give me some.
Maybe that's more sad.
I don't know.
He just wants his ego stroked for the rest of his
I
life.
love it. Yeah.
Everybody, hashtag man Tanner, good job for this episode.
Hashtag man Tanner, good job.
Pat, what do you think?
Yeah, Pat, because you kind of come at this as like an actual artist perspective, I guess.
Because your art will live on.
Because I'll be famous after I die.
And this picture of Sami Zayn for $2 million.
The full
my dream.
the full Van Gogh experience for you, isn't it?
Well, I guess it don't. I guess it kind of works like that because I only have one good ear,
and you're bright redheaded, and you're Dutch.
And your name's Van Gogh. Like, you really can't even write this any better.
You're speaking Dutch now.
Yeah. What about you, Cody? What would you do?
Oh, fuck it. I don't really know. I guess I want to die.
That's not the question.
Hold on. I guess
Cody, do we need to mute the mic?
I guess I want to be famous when I die. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be famous now. I kind of want to be famous when I die. I think be kick ass as a ghost, just being like, "Fuck me, I'm in a textbook," or
okay.
Fuck me, this building in the middle of Cincinnati's named after me. Okay. That's my dream.
Well, by the way, speaking of Cincinnati, watched The Greatest Showman the other night. Apparently, there was a fucking castle in Cincinnati at one point. We could move on, but I found it very jarring.
Let's move on.
Also, if you look in the during the credits of The Greatest Showman, sort of the Baroque trim that's on around the corners of the credits, you can see Wolverine with his claws crossed.
Are you shitting me?
That's there.
Well, I didn't pay attention to that shit because that movie was bad. Okay, let's go on.
Okay. Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did but always live in fear of being caught?
Wait, go to jail for 4 years?
For something you didn't do.
Oh, this is a dumbass question. I would never do anything illegal, but at the same time, I don't want to spend 4 years in jail. Oh, man.
I would probably serve the time because I don't want to live in fear. 4 years would suck.
4 years is a long time.
But you'd also live in fear of someone always coming at you.
Yeah, but
I'd rather just get it out of the way and done with.
You would... Wait. Would I know that I was just living in fear and nobody would actually ever catch me, though?
No.
Oh, well,
You'd just be scared all the time.
Fuck that. Maybe I could call back to this quiz on the podcast and be like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I guess I would take the 4 years in jail, but I'm going to tell you this. I won't like it.
I don't think you're supposed to like jail.
What? I had a friend.
Well, what about one of those celebrity jails like Martha Stewart? She's like knitting Afghans.
That's
jail.
what I was about to say. I had a friend in high school, not friends anymore, thank God, that very much wanted to go to jail because he thought it was kind of a cush gig. Just thought I should get that out there again. Not friends with this guy anymore. Haven't been for several years, but
What the fuck?
It was fucking bizarre. Every time he said it, I was like, "Are you stupid?"
Yeah. I think I'd do the 4 years and get it over with because again, I don't want to be running from the law for the rest of my life.
Yeah, Patrick, what about you? I know with your criminal history, I don't know why I'm getting on the Pat today.
I'll take the 4 years.
Wow. Okay.
It's just like high school.
Yeah.
Jail may be preferable to the high school we all went to.
I would agree.
And would you rather? Would you rather go to jail for 4 years, or go back to high school for 4 years?
Jail,
Dude,
jail.
I had a good 4 years at high school.
I had a good 4 years of high school. I've never had one nightmare about going to fucking jail.
That is true.
I have nightmares every week about being back at the high school, be like, oh, you can't graduate. And I've been in college for longer than I was in high school now. Okay, let's continue.
All right. Would you rather accidentally be responsible for the death of a child?
What the fuck?
Or accidentally be responsible for the deaths of 3 adults? One child versus 3 adults.
Oh, this is some psychology intro to psych class shit.
This is supposed to be for relationships, for going on first date shit.
Hi, first date. Just theoretically, would you rather kill 3 adults or just like kill a baby?
On accident.
Accidental.
Accidental, sure. I'm trying to find a scenario where you accidentally kill 3 people.
In every situation, you're fucked. You're
Look at my new collection of ninja stars. Oh, fuck!
That's why Jonathan can no longer go.
Yeah, that's why Jonathan's off the podcast, because he just always threw his ninja stars at us. Oh God.
Oh God.
I'm
afraid to answer.
I'm afraid to answer too, but I'm gonna go 3 adults.
But you could get manslaughter there.
I'm gonna go for the kid.
No.
And let me tell you why.
I wouldn't kill it.
Let me tell you why.
I wouldn't kill any of them.
I don't want to kill this kid.
It says accidentally.
Accidentally, like you're driving down the road, didn't see him on the road, and you hit 3 adults or 3 kids or 1 kid. I would choose the kid for the simple fact that their lives are not. No, I know there is this weird thing around like life not established yet, and I get that. But then again, their life isn't established yet. So like,
well, how old are these adults? I mean, these adults could theoretically be like 100.
What they're bad adults too?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, what if they're bad people?
I mean, but the thing is,
what if it's a bad kid?
Like these are people.
This kid's been on red light every day.
I don't know. This is a hard question. Can we skip it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We skip it after Tanner answers that he would kill 3 people on accident.
All right, Colt. Kid of 3 adults.
Those adults could be having a full family.
Yeah, but they could also be murderers.
They could also be murderers.
The kid could be a murderer.
Well, yeah, but what are the odds of that?
Yeah.
Grow up to be a... What the fuck? Hold on.
I'd probably go with... I don't like saying that. I don't want to say it, but...
Yeah, all right, skip him.
It's a kid.
I don't want to say it.
Maybe the accidental adult murdering.
Wow.
That's 3 people.
All right, next.
We should preface by saying none of us
Both choices
condone any of
sucked.
this. Both answers suck, but this is very much like it's some problem in psychology class that you get in like an intro to psych class where they're like, okay, there's this train is heading towards one person, and
trolley.
you can flip the switch,
I
but
always go for the least amount.
It will kill the 4 people on the other side. It's pretty much that question.
Okay.
I always go for the least amount, even though it sucks both ways.
Would you rather your shirts be always 2 sizes too big or 1 size too small?
Too big all the time.
Too big.
Nah, one
Too small would
too
just
small.
be so uncomfortable.
I would say 1 too small.
I would rather go small because I always just feel stupid wearing like clothes that's too big.
I think it'd be too big. I don't know. Maybe it's just my body type. Right?
Yeah, I'm wearing a shirt right now that's slightly big in like the arms and the torso, but it's like my lounge shirt. I could never go out in public in this shirt because it's like this big. Like I need a shirt that like conforms, so I could do a size smaller.
Good question. Okay. Would you rather live in
Not every question could be about murder.
Would you rather live in the wilderness, far from civilization, or live on the streets of a city as a homeless person? That's easy.
That's easy in the wilderness.
Yeah, wilderness.
Yeah.
It's not saying you can't come into a city.
No, you can come into a city, but you'd live out in the middle of nowhere.
Still, I've seen some nice houses in the middle of a forest. Thank you, YouTube. Made out of mud and sticks.
The one side of YouTube calls on. I'm also going wilderness. Easy.
I would say the wilderness.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's our southern roots showing. We want to live in the fucking woods.
I mean, I dream of living in the woods.
Yeah.
Would you rather the general public think you are a horrible person, but your family be very proud of you, or your family think you're a horrible person, but the general public be very proud of you?
Ooh.
I'd say family.
Family what?
Think you're a horrible person.
I don't.
Because they
Does this have anything to do with the 3 people that were accidentally killed earlier?
Probably.
The family don't control like jobs or like certain things in your life that you might need a good opinion from other people outside your family.
Sure. I would say I'd probably rather the general public hate me because outlier, I know I like my family a lot.
I mean, I like my family too, but
yeah, but I don't know if I could live with like everybody in my family being like, Tanner fucking sucks.
I'm pretty sure I'd choose the same thing as called like fuck what a family thinks. They hate.
Whoa, y'all are talking about each other.
Fuck you, Colton. No, I don't really give a shit. Like I would much rather. I don't know. I would much rather the general public see me as someone as a good. I want my. When I die, I want people to remember.
I want to be in a textbook.
I want to be in a textbook. I want to be a building after.
He wants a hologram at a concert somewhere.
Oh,
Bill Gates,
man.
if you're listening to this, make my name up.
Put me in a book.
Put me in a book.
Pat, what about you?
I would probably have to. I would prefer my family like me than public.
General public.
Yeah.
Pat's on the right
Pat.
side of history here. Pat and I are in sync.
Weird.
oh, the band.
Yeah.
Bye. Am I right? Okay, you ready for the next question?
Yes.
Would you rather live your entire life in a virtual reality where all your wishes are granted, or in the real world?
Where all my wishes are granted?
Yeah.
In the real world?
In virtuality.
So it's just, would
So
I
you
rather
can have
live this life or virtual reality?
Yes.
Fuck it. Virtual reality with wishes.
Yeah, I'd say with virtual reality.
like-
I can get my.
Who's to say this isn't virtual reality?
I mean, do I get all the right setup in virtual reality? Do I get the Dick Sucker 3000? I'm thinking this through.
I don't.
Do I get a machine that sucks me off while I'm playing VR?
I don't know if VR. I don't know if that's how this VR setup works. I don't know if it's like a full immersion sort of thing, like in Sword Art, or
I want to
if.
change my answer to real life now.
I don't know if they got that Dick Sucker 3000.
Now, is that the technical name of it, or is that the consumer name of it?
Both.
It's actually called the Dick Sucker
Sucker.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Remember the Wii U?
Yeah.
Not the Wii, but the Wii the Nintendo Revolution.
Yeah.
That was a good bit.
Well, Pat, what about you? Are you pro or anti Dick Sucker 3000?
I can still talk to you guys in there. Just get my Dick Sucker.
I guess, yeah.
I'll just.
What the fuck was that?
After Cody made that sound, I think I'm back on the side of virtual reality.
That's the startup sound.
But here's my thing: if you could have all your wish granted, you could just be like, snap your fingers.
But, like,
you wouldn't have to go through the process.
I mean, if anything, but I don't know. It just depends. If it's a Sword Art Online sort of world, then fuck yeah, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
But if it's like I'm in a headset with a diaper strapped to me,
you
fuck
wouldn't
that.
know it. You're in there. You're in there for good.
No, not necessarily. I don't know.
I'm going to say real life.
I'd go for VR if it mimicked the real life.
Yeah, give me some San Junipero.
No, you're
dick sucking.
You're in VR, but it's fucking VR chat room.
Oh,
forever.
Oh God, no.
Hell,
these are all the monkey paw versions. Like you're stuck in reality, but you have to live with that all those bad memes for the rest of your life.
No, thank you.
Pat, what
was your choice?
God, I almost want to say real world because the virtual reality thing is like it just like I don't know, something that's a jive with me about that.
Okay, then we'll go with that.
I've never heard Pat say jive.
I never heard it either. Fuck, and I'm curious about this now.
There's machines that will suck your dick. there is. I've seen stuff.
I've also seen the hospital machines. Would you rather be alone for the rest of your life, or always be surrounded by annoying people?
Oh,
Alone.
Easy.
I'd be
well,
alone.
I say I'm around annoying people pretty much on a daily basis.
fuck
Now,
me too.
boom, slam, dunk. No, but definitely alone easily.
Yeah, no, fuck
I'd
that.
rather be alone.
Lock me in my fucking room. Even if the word annoying wasn't in there, I'd have had to think about it.
Yeah. Where's the time to get your dick sucked?
You have a lot of time to use the Dick Sucker 3000 in a isolated chamber.
You can't do it in a group of people. That's frowned upon.
Or maybe they're all annoying because they're just always talking about the Dick Sucker 3000.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's a real catch-22. I'm going alone, though.
Yeah, give me alone time.
Pat.
I feel like I could do alone pretty well. I guess it depends on the conditions of am I just literally in a box until I die, or like I live in the earth as it is now. Just I'm the only occupant until my life ends.
Yes.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. I could easily just go eat pizza for free.
Well, you got to think who's making the pizza.
Me.
Nobody's here.
Me.
Here's the thing, though, is if you're alone, what if the alone is like a bubble, and as you walk, people start disappearing? So within a certain range, they're done. So Colt would literally be like walking up the street to get pizza, and then as he's walking up, the people just disperse, and so he's never around people enough to interact.
Yeah, but do you think would these people still occupy in the real world space and be like, "Why the fuck is this guy stealing pizza? What the?"
I mean, it wouldn't technically be
He
stealing.
could never be around
or
them.
is Colt like a ghost, like that really bad movie?
I guess it'd be like
with
a
Casey
ghost,
Affleck in it.
Yeah, I guess it'd be like a ghost. I don't really know. Next one, I guess.
Yeah, hit us.
Did you answer?
Oh, I would much rather be alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you rather never use social media sites / apps again, or never watch another movie or TV show?
Ah, fuck.
Oh, I could go the rest of my life without watching another movie or television show.
Yeah,
I got to do
because
social
with
media.
social media, that's a constant entertainment. That's all.
Are you telling me I can't watch TikToks anymore?
Yeah.
No, that's not a movie.
That's a fucking
Or a TV
masterpiece.
show.
Fuck. I think I'm gonna go. I've been thinking, but this has been a really big question on my mind lately. Could I go without social media? And I think yes. I think I'd much rather have TV and movies than social media.
The thing is, I could go without it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I could too. I legitimately have friends that live in other parts of the world, not even just.
I mean, you can still text them. That's not social media.
Yeah, but like it's easier on Twitter
to have some sort of
or
conversation.
Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat. Like, yeah, and like I'm too plugged. I've been on Twitter for fucking 10 years. Like I'm in it now.
Pat,
I feel like it probably has to be social media because I feel like just even though I struggle with how much I am plugged in with all the different apps and whatnot, but also at the same time I just haven't even before I got really involved in social media, just like my like movie and TV watching has just been sort of slowly declining anyway. Just sort of like just because I guess my interests are shifting or just like there's not much that's really holding that's really just like really drawing me in. So it probably had to be those social media because I'm always entertained or there's always something to find on there anyway.
I never find great inspiration from my social media. I'm always finding it from movies and TV shows or stuff like that, but I never really find it from social media. So I'm definitely gonna say I'd much rather.
Pretty inspirational.
I'd much rather keep my movies. And
I'm
TV
just saying,
shows.
I want some yogurt.
Mom.
Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yeah, hit us.
Would you rather have an easy job working for someone else or work for yourself but work incredibly hard?
Easy job. It doesn't say anything about payment though.
I would say,
I mean, imagine the pay is equal.
Easy job.
well, I guess it. I mean, I guess it would depend.
I mean,
what it is. Like, am I doing something I don't like and it's easy, and is the hard thing something I like? I mean, if that's the case, I'd rather be something working on my own, or somebody working on my own thing independently, even though the work is a little hard, but making it like my own thing, as opposed to doing a job I don't like that's easy.
Yeah.
I think it depends, like, on the same thing. I think, for me, I would much rather work for myself and have a better idea of what I want to do, but at the same time, I don't want to deal with taxes and all that bullshit and that comes along with a business. Sure. So, I mean...
Well, just don't pay!
No. So, I don't know. I think I would go for something that would be easy that I wouldn't mind doing. That's the stipulation. If it's something I don't want to do, then I'd much rather work for myself. But, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like if all things being, equal, like, I almost rather have the consistency of that easy job, just so, like, it's like this is part of my life now. I want that consistency to be like, I have a job to go to. I have sort of like that security.
Yeah.
Even if it's something like a 9 to 5, it's like I don't feel like that's gonna go away. Because like with what is that self-sustaining job, in a way, I guess there's more fulfillment to it. But there's never, you don't know if even if you work hard, even if you do your best, that you're guaranteed that stability.
Yeah.
And I feel like just where I am in my life, I would rather have that stability, have that consistency.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
I'm a big fan of stability. That's a big plus.
Literally
for
my
me.
middle name.
Tanner's,
Don't say it.
Tanner Stable. That's his name.
Horses.
That's my boy.
Would you rather be the first person to explore a planet or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease?
Oh, easy. Invent the drug.
Like, are we talking like planets inhabited, or are we talking like Mars? Because if there's like a copy of Earth, like not a copy, but like a planet like Earth with living things on it, I'd rather do that. But if it's like Mars and it's just desert, fuck that. I'd rather do the other.
Well, I think. Well, yeah.
I mean, it
I'm
depends on how
cures deadly disease.
if you're going by the I guess the 15th century version of exploring, is basically looking at things that other people did and be like, ooh, look at that, that's mine now.
Yeah.
Or you could do the scientific version of exploration, which means like taking data and things like that, and examining some of the things. That's exploration from that point of view. And the drug that cures the deadly disease. Disease could be like heart disease. It could be like diabetes, cancer, certain types of cancer, whatever it may be.
Both are a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, I'm definitely deadly disease drug fighter.
Depends on the planet is my answer, but I'd do the drugs if it was.
I think mine's planet. Yeah. I think mine would be a planet from both perspectives, of like, oh shit, look at that, and also I got this vial of dirt. Let's see how much iron's in it, bitches.
Yeah.
Something like that.
For me, I'd probably be the drug inventor, because like as sort of impressive as discovering the planet, or like being the first person to.
I mean, anybody can look at a telescope, Pat.
Yeah, but I just feel like there's more immediate weight to like with something like like medical or like drug care, like, and then that is like discovering a planet. Yeah. Like not to say that discovering like the space travel and that is like insignificant. It's just like medicine that has more precedent in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time,
I've seen Interstellar.
But for me, it's just like we all die.
But what if you created the drug that cure death.
Oh fuck.
The deadliest disease of all.
Yeah.
Then we could all go to explore planets.
All right, yeah, let's do it. Let's cure death.
We must kill death. Next question. Would you rather have a horrible shirt...
What?
Having a stroke.
That's interesting to see what this question is.
Would you rather have a horrible short-term memory or a horrible long-term memory?
horrible long-term memory in the case that like you can remember it but not really, or horrible like I remember
Everything.
December 8th 1994,
Like an overly specific memory.
If it's overly specific, a long-term easily.
Yeah.
I think long-term regardless. I would hate to have a short-term memory.
I have a pretty good short-term memory, but I feel like my long-term memory isn't as good as I wish it would be.
Yeah.
So I think that I would have the opposite. I think I'd rather have a better long-term memory than short-term memory. I mean, just for the fact that, calendars I can use to keep up with short-term things. I can keep notes to keep up with short-term things, but long-term things I'd have to archive, and you know what I'm saying? It's so much difficult to pull things from the past in archival situations than it would be to do short-term to just plan ahead, like using notes. So I'd much rather have a better long-term than short-term.
Yeah, I'd have a better long-term.
Because I'd much rather be able to pick up stuff from, like, I was younger than I would be than, like, oh, I got to go take a dump at 4 p.m., Well, schedules.
I would choose long term because I feel like my long term it could be better. I feel like all the stuff that's coming to me now it doesn't want me as much as me. The stuff that stays with me, and that's the stuff I want to keep. Like like memories of like childhood and just like things that are like meaningful. I would want that to stay. Then sort of like what the new things I kind of pick up along the way.
Yeah, I get that.
Huh. All right.
Huh.
Let's see here. Let's do 4 more.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sound good to me.
All right.
Okay. You crying?
Oh, he's about to cry.
All right, 5 more. Sorry. Would you rather be completely invisible for one day or be able to fly for one day?
Oh, easy fly.
Yeah, give me the ability to fly.
Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
I
no
could fly,
contest.
I could go
fly.
anywhere I want.
Assuming you can fly without injury, like you're not going to be like. Fucking
Also, you can fly fast as fuck.
I mean, that's fine. You can alter it however
Yeah,
you want.
I'm just as long as it's not like Spider-Man and like I'm going to go to fly and then just fuck up and crash.
Yeah.
Like if I can fly perfectly for 24 hours, yeah, fly easily, easily.
Mine would probably become. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'd become invisible for. Maybe to steal money or something.
But you could fly and just fucking zoom. When I think about it,
But like, would you really have enough time to get anywhere? And if you did, would you be able to stay? Would you want to go and visit someone within 24 hours, like somewhere?
no. But how cool would it just be like go to a party or something? And be like, guys, fucking watch this.
That would
As
be
opposed to be
good.
like, hey guys, watch this. Whoa, what the fuck? Where is that coming from?
I don't know. I think the invisible thing would be.
The invisible thing.
I don't
Practically
know what I would
already
do
happens.
with it, but I think I'd become invisible.
Flying would be just
Yeah.
a lot better.
I'm just gonna say you're an idiot if you pick invisible.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Pat. So answer correctly.
Just trying to think in the day, like my first thought was it was invisible because like I'm terribly afraid of heights because if I got be with a fly for one
But
day.
you can fly. It's not like you're in danger.
What if your flying was just like levitating, like you're like a Sith Lord or something, and you're just like 6 inches off the ground?
Okay, that would probably be better.
Okay.
I could zip around, but also I seeing as how many times I embarrass myself on a daily basis, I almost wish I would be invisible. I would just like disappear, just like fuck my life because it's so bad how often I just completely screw the pooch every single day of my life.
Damn, Pat. Okay.
Do we just hit pause?
Also, if you could fly, you could shit like a bird. And just boom. You know?
Okay, you just swayed Cody.
I didn't change my answer. I'm shitting on everybody. Oh, I know who I'd go and shit on right now. Okay.
What?
I can't tell you.
Jonathan's dead.
Wenzel.
Oh.
You get so pissed.
Wenzel and his dad driving, and literally a pile of shit just lands on their car.
Oh my god. And the thing is, Wenzel recently got very angry about a shit-related incident, not with anybody here. It would ruin his life. Yeah. Yeah.
I could totally see him.
We should all...
I could totally see that whole scenario.
I literally could say... Fuck. That was my Wenzel impression. Okay, let's go.
Would you rather be locked in a room that is constantly dark for a week or a room that is constantly bright for a week?
Ooh.
Constantly dark.
Like bright where I'm like, oh!
Yes.
Or bright where it's like,
Yes.
wow, it's really fucking bright in here.
Like hospital room bright. Like hospital hallway bright.
Just fluorescent lights everywhere.
Oh, I'm bright easily.
I'm dark. I'll fucking sleep.
I mean, am I in this room safely?
Yes, for a week.
Oh yeah, I'd be in dark
Yeah.
because I don't want to hurt my eyes. Also, I could sleep.
My eyes are already fucked up, so
No demons could get me either
why could no demons get you in the dark?
because I'm the only one in the room. Demons can't come in through my room.
I mean, you would start to hallucinate in the dark,
Yeah,
but like that'd be a fun part of it.
sure, okay.
Throw hands with some spirits.
Because
You just hear Colt like behind a door, like,
you wouldn't be able to sleep in a bright room.
au contraire, my friend.
You
I
sleep
could sleep
like this,
right. I could
face
fall
down.
asleep right now before we rolled into plugs.
Yeah.
I could fall asleep sitting in this chair, just like this.
What about you, Pat?
I feel my first guess was dark, because I feel like I couldn't sleep in I couldn't just tune out anything if I was in like a bright room for a week.
Yeah,
But you probably go nuts either way.
Yeah, you'll hallucinate either way. You're awake for 7 days.
or you're asleep for.
Let's say 6.
It's like I'll break my sleep record of 7 days.
I kind of want to hallucinate in a dark room. You want to do this?
This
is a good
I
podcast
want to
idea.
do one of those like dark, those like isolated,
Sensory
Yeah, those
deprivation.
isolation.
yeah,
Fuck
sensory
yeah. Let's
deprivation
just
things.
Turn off all the lights.
I think there's one in Birmingham.
There was one in Birmingham, but it closed down.
Oh, well.
There may be another one in Birmingham, but
Doesn't
just
keep
just
the
fill a
lights
bathtub with hot water or warm water and some salts, and you'll just fade into space.
100%. I want one in my home. Like if I become a rich millionaire.
Okay. Well, I don't think that's like a rich millionaire thing. I think you just need like a hole and some water.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I need to be a millionaire before I can even think about having this fucking room with no lights and no energy and zero cost.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Would you rather be poor but help people, or become incredibly rich by hurting people?
Oh.
I'm already poor and help people, so that.
Yeah. Because if you're poor and you help people, you'll always have someone there to help you back when you're in a
Exactly.
little trouble.
I would hate to be the type of rich person that got rich by like fucking destroying everybody under my...
I mean, you're gonna if you are really rich, if you become rich, you're gonna end up hurting people.
Oh,
you're
for
gonna end
sure,
up crushing
yeah.
people underneath you. I think I'm just I'd be poor and help people.
Yeah, I'd
It's
be
easier
poor and
to
help
be that way.
people.
Poor and helpful, because there's already so many people who get rich at the expense of others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather live without the internet or live without AC and heating? Colt lived this experience this past summer.
Oh shit.
Past 2 summers. Past a lot.
I'm a real fickle bitch. I would need my heating and cooling.
Yeah.
I sleep with an ice pack every night because of it. I'd rather have internet so I could live without heat and cooling.
Fuck, I couldn't.
If I lived somewhere else, not living in Alabama, I couldn't go without
No,
AC.
no.
I could go without heat in the wintertime. I can't go without AC in the summertime.
No,
We live in a world of extremes in Alabama.
Yeah.
I definitely would agree that I would rather have my AC than my internet. I'll just sit and play like video games
Yeah.
that are offline.
Yeah.
That'd be my life.
Well, at the point that we're going at, you're going to need an internet connection to download some of those updates. Day 1 patch.
Colt, have you ever seen a SNES?
I don't know why he said it like that.
SNES?
Okay, go to the next question.
I feel like I probably need my climate control because I get really cold really easily.
Yeah,
and blankets aren't enough.
Colt talks about it, but I literally saw Colt have what I would describe as a real fidgeting spat.
What?
When you slept on the floor.
Because it was cold in there.
Okay.
Okay. This is the last question.
Okay.
Would you rather have a horrible job but be able to retire comfortably in 10 years, or have your dream job but have to work until the day you die?
dream job because I'm doing something I love.
Yeah. Obviously, dream job until the day I die. Because if you truly love your work, do you work a day in your life?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but
Hey,
you know.
hey, I'm on
I'm
vacation.
No. Yeah, I think I would choose the 10 years.
Love my occupation.
Fuck that. You could
Absolutely
be like
not.
touching horse assholes.
10 years for
Difficult.
10 years be set up by the time 10 years is up.
No, because if I have my dream job, I'm going to love my dream job.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, I'll just get a dream job post 10 years of awfulness.
Well, that's not, okay. Well, if we're going that route, then sure. But like, why the fuck would you do that?
But I mean, like, you could do whatever you want to after you retire and you're already set up
Dream.
for life.
I'm saying dream job.
Yeah, dream.
I'm saying you should be done for 10 years. Pat, you get to draw every day after that 10 years is up.
But you can't draw at all for 10 years.
I mean, you could.
Nah, you can't.
But
It's
your
shitty.
drawings are
It's
sadness.
a 24-hour shift every day for 10 years.
That's not
Could I imagine like what my like least favorite job would be, and I have those nightmares already. So just like, oh god, do I want to deal with that?
Pat's
DMV person.
horse brusher.
I love that was Colt's idea of the worst
I'm
job.
brushing just horse teeth for 10 years, and they're really bitey animals.
Oh, that's actually a fun job. You get to dodge them, be like, whoa, yeah. I want.
That was a horse punching Colt.
I would almost rather have the dream job because just 10 years of just like mental abuse. Like, I mean, God bless the people who do have those kind of jobs where they have like a miserable existence. And it's that to build like a stability, like, you know, that's awesome. But I'm not sure if I have that sort of like spirit and like mental energy just to withstand horse shit for a decade.
No, it'd tear me down after 2
Yeah.
weeks.
So
I couldn't do it. Give me my dream job any day
Dream
of the week.
job.
I'll work till I die.
That's it.
Oh, Cody was just bobbing his head. I'm like, oh, he's better
it's
say
like, would you
something.
rather continue asking questions or end the podcast now?
In the podcast now.
Let's go into plugs. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this week's episode of the All You Can Hear podcast. As always, you can leave us a like, a review, a subscription, a rating, all that good stuff on our variety of platforms, on SoundCloud, on iTunes, on Google Podcasts, on Overcast, on SoundCloud, on Spotify. We're on everything, so just go listen to us. Tell us what you think. We'd love to hear us, or love to hear, feedback.
love hearing us.
I love hearing us. Fucking love All You Can Hear. I love hearing feedback, both positive and negative. You can tweet at us if you have something more long form or want us to see it immediately on Twitter at AYCH Podcast. You can go to our Instagram and be like, wow, there's some cool ass pictures. At Instagram.com/AYCH Podcast. We're on Twitch.tv/AllYouCanHear. You can follow us over there as well. And you can follow me, Tanner, on Twitter at Tanner1495.
I am Colt. You can follow me on Twitter at ColtD00. That's it.
My name is Cody. You can follow me at CODDOC11. That's CODDOC11 on Instagram and Twitter.
This is Patrick. Thank you for listening. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at John Lost His Name. You can follow my art on Facebook at John Lost His Name Art.
Next week will be February. What are we doing? Who knows? Because I don't know.
Actually. Fuck me.
Well, by the time this comes out, we will know.
We
but right
will
now,
be?
yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah, we're
we will know.
Oh, yeah, we're doing the thing until yesterday.
No,
No.
Oh, last yesterday.
someone called that a week ago. Last yesterday.
Goodbye.
All right, bye.
But